Hello, hello. Have you been having problems trying to figure out how to do those really cute designs that people have with the shadow behind, like they've got a name and they've got a little shadow behind it, and they've got them on their tumblers and on their bags, and they're doing all these really cute layered designs, but you have no idea how to do it. So I had people tell me, oh, use Inkscape. It's super easy. Just do that in there. Oh, use Photoshop. Well, it was not easy in either of those things for me. So I want to show you how I solved the problem, and I'm going to be using Silhouette software. Wait, don't leave. Don't tell me that you don't have a Silhouette machine. I don't either. So you can still use the Silhouette software even if you don't have the machine. I want to show you how easy it is to use the Silhouette software and bring those designs over to Cricut, because that's the only way I could figure out how to do it. Today I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can bring a design over from Silhouette, bring it over into Cricut Deign Space. I started out with the free version of Silhouette. You can use the free version. I liked it so much I ended up getting the business edition because there's some extra features that you can use in the business edition that you can't use in the free one. One of those being saving files as a PNG file or an SVG file. If you've got the free version, there's just a different step we're going to have to do, but I'm going to show you how to do all of those options. So let's get crafty. All right, we're going to start with something simple, just my name here. And I'm going to highlight the name, and I'm going to go up here and change the font. I'm using Crafty Beach. That's one of my favorite fun fonts. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so that we can see what we're working with. And I also want to go up here and change the color to black so it's a little bit easier to see what I'm doing. I'm going to go over here to that star, and you see I'm clicking offset, but nothing's happening. You have to make sure you click the word and then go up and click offset. Then you'll see that you'll get your shadow around it. Oh my gosh, it's that simple. So make it bigger, smaller, however thick you want your shadow to be. Do it right there. And then you click apply. And you can take the words, separate them from the shadow. And then we're going to go in to save it, and we're going to save it. We'll just save it as Courtney Shadow. And we're going to save it as a PNG file. So this is if you've got the Silhouette Business Edition, which I ended up getting. You're going to save it with a transparent background. So you're not going to have to cut anything out when you bring this over into Cricut Deign Space. So I'm going to open up Cricut Deign Space, go to create a new file, and then I'm going to upload the file that I just created over in Silhouette Studio. Let's see, where is it? Right here. Okay, so I'm going to bring that in, and I'm going to save it as a simple, click simple, and then I'm going to click continue. But shoot, I realized that you can't even see the shadow part. That's because I made a mistake, and I want to show you what the mistake is so you don't make it. So let's go back into Silhouette, and we're going to click on the shadow part, but we need to go up here because I didn't turn it a color. It's just a transparent background. So I'm going to make it white. And then we're going to save the file again so that it's the new format with the white background. All right, so we're going to save it as a PNG, Courtney Shadow 2. All right, click OK. And then we're going to do the transparent background again. And we're going to go back to Cricut Deign Space. We're going to upload a file. Let's go to find it. Here it is right here. All right, we're going to open it up. Simple. And you'll see that it is now showing up because we've changed it to the white. So we're going to save it as a cut file and bring it into our canvas. Now it's one piece, and we want it to be 2 pieces so that they can be overlaid on each other. So we're going to make a little box, and we're going to unlock it so that we can turn it into a rectangle and cover this whole shape. Then what we're going to do is make sure we highlight the box as well as the whole image, and then click slice. And we're going to take away those parts that we don't want. Take away this top one. Now all we have is our shadow with Courtney. We're going to change that to white. And then we've got the Courtney, just the letters. And actually, let's bring those around to the front so we can see them. And there you have it. You've got your shadow and your letters right there in Cricut Deign Space. And you made it in Silhouette. But you're going to take this, you're going to go over to the mat, and when you do your project, It's going to do it in 2 pieces because you're going to have the shadow and the word. So now let's go back and I'm going to show you how you don't have to slice the file. So let's move this off of our canvas, because when you save the file, the only thing that's going to show up in the saved part is what's on your canvas. So we're just going to save the word Courtney. We're going to save it as a PNG file, transparent background again. All right, and then we're going to move the word Courtney off of the canvas and move the shadow of Courtney onto the canvas. And then we're going to go and save that as well as a PNG file. Let's see, here we go. All right, and we're going to save it as a transparent background. All right, now we're going to go back to Cricut Design Space. We're going to upload our file. We have to upload them one at a time because Cricut only allows you to do one at a time. So we've got Courtney here. It's already saved. It's transparent background. You don't have to do any cutting out of anything. And then we're going to go back and insert the shadow file. And then let's put the symbol for that. Save it as a cut file. And let's save that. Here we go. Now let's insert both of those into our canvas. Let's change this to white, and then we're going to bring down the word. Let's make sure that we bring it around to the front. And then there's the second way. You don't have to use the slice feature to do it that way. And now I have one more way to show you. We're going to zoom in a little bit so we don't have a grainy picture, but this is if you don't have the business edition and you just have the free edition. We're going to take a screenshot of the shadow, and then we're going to also take a screenshot of the words. And then we're going to go into Design Space and we're going to upload those screenshots. Now with this one, since it's not a transparent background, we're going to have to erase a little bit of the background. So you just take your the eraser tool and you're going to delete all the white parts, and then you're going to save that as a cut file. And then we're going to do the same thing for the shadow. We're going to bring that in here. You see you've got the white background. You don't want that. So you want to just click all the parts that you don't want cut. All those white areas. You want to keep the white shadow, but you want to get rid of all the other areas. And then we're going to continue and save that as a cut file as well. Then we will click on both of them, bring them into our canvas. Whoa, they're huge. Let's bring those down a little bit. Let's change that size. Just change it to 10. Move it out of the way. And then let's change the words. Let's change those to 10 also, just so that they can be a little bit smaller on our canvas. And we're going to change this color to white so that we can see it. And then we also want to bring the word Courtney around to the front. All right, oh, it's a little bit big, and we can just change that size right there with the arrow. Perfect. So now we've figured out how to do the shadow. So I hope that you have learned a little something today and realized that you don't even have to have the Silhouette Cameo in order to use the Silhouette software. So don't forget, if you're looking for any of the things that I design and sell in my shop, like this shirt, Heifers Be Trippin'. Okay, maybe I pushed her. I love that one. It's all on my store, and you can check them out on thecraftybrick.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on those notifications so that you can stay up to date with The Crafty Brick. So thanks for watching. Stay crafty, my friends.